Hello there and welcome to my channel. Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Loise. For those of you who don't know me, if it's your first time here, then warm welcome to you. And for my returning subscribers, my G's, my day ones, and my LWL crew, thank you for coming back, spending some time with a girl to see what I've got in store for you today. Now, guys, today is a sit-down kind of chatty video, but it's one that has been requested by you guys, so your girl is here to oblige. So if you like that kind of thing in terms of hauls and yeah, just general lifestyle things, then I am your girl. So before we get into the kind of video today that we're going to do, let me start off by doing candle of the day. Okay, Tiggs, hurry up, get on with it. Hello, Tiggs. My candle of the day is not Tigger. My candle of the day is a very big one, and it's rosemary, mint and basil. So loving that. And yeah, that's my candle of the day. Now this one, I got it from the range. Yeah, the range have got this one, so you may still be able to get it actually, but it's really a lovely candle, and it's a 3 wicks. So yeah, it's quite a big large candle, but the throw is amazing. And I've had this one, I think, since before Christmas, and it's still going strong, and I've burnt it quite a bit. So yeah, it's a really good candle. So that's my candle of the day. Is that okay? Yeah, that's good. So Tiggs, you all right there? Tiggs, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready too. So guys, today is all about summer glow up and self-care summer. So it's about looking after yourself, how you can look after yourself to the best of your ability. And we're not talking about blowing a bomb to do it as well, guys. We're just talking about everyday high street products that you would use and what my routine looks like. Now, this video has been put together because I did one last year, and I didn't really know if you guys would really want to see that kind of thing, but I thought I would do it anyway. And it's been requested again that you want to know about my summer glow up, but also you want to know about the new hair. So, and apparently, thank you, everybody. There's been so many comments, and I honestly didn't even think that it was going to garner this much attention. Not attention, but like this much interest. But clearly you guys you're here for it. So thank you so much for all the lovely comments. Guys, I don't know, every time I do a video, it's beer noise outside I don't know what's going on here, but let's ignore it. So as I said, I didn't even think you guys would really take that much interest in my hair, but I'm here for it, guys. I'm thanking you all for your lovely comments, because when I was deciding to change my hair, because I don't know if you guys remember, I did say to you at the top of the year, I really want to be intentional. I mean, I started from last year to kind of think about how I can change my lifestyle and slow things down. And you girls getting older, so I need to kind of like think about how I move. I can't just move mad like first time, first time I should do this, and don't think about it and sleep on minimum of 4 hours a day. Your girl is not at that. Yeah, we're getting on now. So you girls need to think about getting adequate sleep, adequate rest, trying to plan my days more. And I think a lot of us are like this because of the time we're living in now, everything is microwave. Everything is quick. Everything is yesterday. People don't have patience anymore. Life doesn't wait for you anymore. Nothing waits. Time doesn't stand still. So everything is on a quick turnaround. And if we don't, sort of take time and really think about how we move, we can be really leading to burnout really quickly. So that's what I'm all about today. I'm not here to sort of preach or anything, but just have a basic chat about, summer glow up, self-care for yourselves. And you guys wanted to know kind of what I would do in terms of my daily, weekly kind of routine. So I'm going to share a little bit with you. So I would say in terms of like trying to get your glow on kind of thing, because guys, I'm trying. I'm not saying I'm there. I'm not saying that at all. You guys have said that that's what you want me to talk about. So I'm talking about what I do. Now, everyone's going to do things a little bit differently, but I can give you some hints, tips and tricks. And I've written some things down because, guys, you know I can't keep everything in my brain. I've written some things down here. So in terms of my facial items, these are what I use. Now, guys, everything I'm showing you here is not something you have to run out and buy it. I'm just showing you what my routine looks like and what I do on a good day. You know, some routines don't always take place, but you've got to kind of roll with it, haven't you? So these are the items that I tend to use. Now, I don't actually use water on my face. I'll be straight with you. I don't use water on my face. I tend to double cleanse, and then I will use micellar water. I don't use tap water per se. I tend to use micellar water. I've been doing that for absolute years. I've been using micellar water for maybe 15 years, maybe, if not longer. Yeah, so that's what I do. So these are the items that I use. So my first cleanse, I tend to use this. And this is your LMS. Am I showing you the right way? Yeah, this is the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Now, I like the rose because the rose is for more mature skin and it's also delicate. They have it in other scents as well, but I find that it's too scented for me. So I tend to use that one, the LMS. And that's what I use to my first cleanse. And then I'll use the micellar water to actually take off that cleanse. Let's put that down. I use the micellar water to take off that cleanse. So again, I will use the LMS micellar water to take off that cleanse. And that's what I tend to do in the mornings. I tend to use the rose balm, do a cleanse, use my micellar water. I also would use the apricot toner, which is that as well. Now the apricot toner is for, the apricot toner, this one is for sensitive skin. I do have sensitive skin, so I can't use your basic toners. I tend to use the apricot. It's quite soft on the skin, and that's what I tend to buy and do my skin. Now with the LMS products, they are not cheap, I'm not gonna lie. They're a little bit pricey, but I try to buy them in bulk when I see them on offer, and then I'll have them, because LMS products can stay on your shelf unopened for up to 2 years, so I tend to buy it in bulk. But that's what and they last a long while, so it's not like I'm spending every 5 minutes on products. So that's what I tend to use. Also, in terms of moisturizing, I use the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. This is the ultra one. So they've got the thick version, they've got the normal version. This is the ultra one. It tends to be quite moisturizing, and I've found that this really works for me. I've managed to not really have skin that breaks out because I've always stuck to LMS. I've used LMS for, I can't even tell you, over 15 years I've been using LMS. So yeah, it's been a long time. So that's my morning routine in terms of LMS, what I use. And also weekly, what I will also use is the Gentle Rose Exfoliator. So that's what I tend to use weekly. Now, I don't tend to exfoliate more than weekly because the balm can act as treatment as well. So it's kind of depends how you want to use it. With the balm, you can use it in so much different ways. However you want to use it, that's how I do my treatment. But once a week, I will then have my exfoliator. Throughout the day, or sometimes, I will also use the Pro Collagen Hydro Mist. And that is so, say for example, you've got like a hot summer's day and you just want to spritz your face. This is what I use. Again, I don't use this daily, but it's just something that I want to use. If you want to use something similar, I used to use this one and I'll still sometimes go to it. This is the Garnier Rose Spritz. So what I would like to say to you as well, before I moved to LMS, I used to use Garnier, everything. So everything I've showed you here, barring the balm, I think Garnier do some sort of product but I always tend to stick with the rose versions of Garnier because that's also for mature skin. And I also found when I was using the Garnier pink, I didn't break out at all. But once I found LMS, I kind of really liked it, stuck to it. But from time to time, I will have the Garnier products as well. So in the morning, that's what I do on my face. Now, in terms of like a body clean and get myself ready for the day, I tend to have a double wash. I'll start off with something like a Dove. Now, Dove, you'll see me bring it to you in your hauls. My hauls. I'll bring it to you in the hauls where I start off with something like a Does. Ordinary sort of Dove. Anyone will do. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. God, I've got so much cats around me, I don't even know where to put the stuff. So I'll start off with my Dove. Yeah, I like to do a double wash in the morning. So I'll start off with the Dove first of all, and then I go in with my soap. So my soap that I'll use is the Dove Pink. Now, you guys always see me talk about Dove Pink. This is what I use. I like to double wash. I just don't know. I don't feel like I've done a really thorough job unless I've done my Dove soap and my sort of soap as well. The other kind of liquid soap. But this is what I use, is Dove Pink. And also sometimes if I feel like, you know, doing some sort of exfoliation, I will use the Dove Exfoliating Body Scrub. And this one has got the pomegranate seed and shea butter. So I tend to use that one. And because it works well with the actual Dove as well, the smells don't clash, which is what I like. So I tend to use that one as well if I'm going to do my legs or I want to do the back of my arms. And guys, exfoliating is so important. I do like to exfoliate. Back of arms, legs, always exfoliate, so that way you keep, you know, get rid of all the dead skin and stuff like that. So once I've had my kind of wash and I've come out of the shower, the bath, whatever I've had, I then go in with moisturising. Now, as an Afro-Caribbean person, moisturising, grew up with it. It was something you did because with black skin or skin of colour, it can get dry and then it turns ashy. We ain't about ash life around here. So we grew up on moisturising top to bottom every time you literally came out of some sort of, even if you come out the sea or come out of the swimming baths, moisturise top to bottom because that's what our skin requires. So in terms of moisturising, I tend to use, it depends what mood I'm in, but I tend to use things like Avena oil. So what I like about it, because sometimes I'll cream, if I'm lazy, I'll spritz, because it's so much easier. You just rub it in, spritz and rub in. Guys, I ain't got time to be sitting there. Ooh, it's a lot of body. It's a lot of body to rub. Avena, I tend to use that. I did use Palmer's for a while. I still like Palmer's, not gonna lie, but I just tend to get bored with certain things, so I switch around. So Avena's what I use in terms of oiling top to bottom. Love it, love it, love it. It's very, very simple. Also, what I'm currently using at the moment in terms of like moisturising are the body butters. Now, these body butters are your, you know what they are, guys, don't you? They're the dupes of the Rio de Janeiro. So this one is your Cherry Bomb and Jasmine Bloom, and that is lovely. But my favourite has to be the Vanilla Almond and Salted Caramel. Now, I do use these every day. I use them every day because I love them. They're my summer scents. When it comes to winter, I use much more heavy creams and body butters. I use body butters, but body butters are my favourite. Now, when it comes to the Rio de Janeiro, these are the dupes, and these one came from Home Bargains. But let me show you the originals. The originals are the ones that I tend to take on holiday. So I don't really use these throughout the year unless I'm going on holiday. And these are the little travel pack ones. So as you can see, the original Sol de Janeiro. Did I say Rio de Janeiro before? Oh my gosh, Sol de Janeiro. Yeah, these are the original ones. And in here you've got the spray, the shower gel, and also the body butter. They're small. So this comes in about £25 for this travel pack, but at least you've got it to take it with you when you're going abroad. And also it stays within the regulations if you're traveling as well. This one is the pink version, and again you've got the 3 in there, and they're roughly between £20 to £25. Search around online, guys, because you probably can get it for about 20 quid now. It really depends where you go, but search around. But that's the original, and you can see the difference in the size of the creams, can't you? Look at the difference. This is $3.99 or $4.99 in Home Bargains. And I must say, guys, they have got them again. So definitely check out Home Bargains. You'll be able to pick yourself up because I've seen them recently on the shelf. So that's what I tend to moisturise with daily. Also, what I love to do, I love to layer. Now, here are the scents to match. And this is what I layer with. This is the Glow Spray. This one is the Vanilla Almond and Salted Caramel Perfume Mist. And this one is the Cherry Bomb and Jasmine Bloom. So whichever cream I'm using, I tend to layer. This came in at about $3.99, Home Bargains as well. And as you can see, the spray size bottle is so big. This is 250 mils. Yeah. And now I do love the Sol de Janeiro. When I'm going out of a weekend, like I'm going to church or I'm going out with my girlfriends or I'm going in the evenings, I use a different one. This is my absolute favourite at the moment. I've only got the baby cream because it's expensive, guys. But this one is my favourite one. I love this is more of your evening scent. So I tend to put this one on as if I'm going out of an evening. I layer with this cream and this spray, and I love it. I love it. So guys, this is what I use in terms of glowing up, because even though you're taking care of your skin, your hair, your face, everything else, when you layer with the perfume, the scent is what makes it. Also, one thing I must say in terms of what I put on daily, now I do deodorant, guys. Where are we going about deodorant? This is the one I like to use. This one is called Bright Bouquet. And the reason why I like this one is because I tend to use, not, I would say floral scents. If you notice, everything I've shown you so far are more florally, like pink dove and stuff like that. They're more florally. So this one complements them nicely and doesn't clash against everything else that I put on. One other thing I must show you guys what I put on. Now, this is for your big boob ladies. And this is probably for boob ladies. Yeah, if you got boobs, you might want to try this. Guys, this is your Mega Babe Bust Dust. Now, this is what I use extremely hot days. I don't use it every day. It depends if I'm going out. Extremely hot days. But under the boob, guys, if you know, you know. Under the boob, this is called Bust Dust. And it's anti-boob sweat powder with lavender and aloe. And that's what I use. It works, guys. It does work. It sort of helps, you know, to absorb any moisture. And I do like to use that as well. So in terms of like keeping yourself fresh, I do like that as well. So that one, that's kind of hard to get hold of, that one. It sells out really, really quickly. But if you check out, I think it's ASOS. ASOS, you can get it on there as well. Or just Google the Bust Dust online and you can find it. But it's not in your everyday high street shops. It's online. You have to pick it up. So what else do I do? Yeah, so that's the sort of creams I use. Also, what is important once you're going out, especially in your hot days, is to use SPF. Now, I tend to use the FPS every year. However, the one that I would use, I haven't got it with me. So I'll put a picture somewhere here. It's called the Black Girl SPF. And it's specially formulated for black skins, because the FPS that we would need is different, it's slightly different, and therefore I need to protect my skin in a different way. So that's what I tend to use. Although before I used to use, you know, straightforward Nivea SPF, but now that's the one I use in terms of going out, because guys, you've got to protect your skin. And this is often a thing that sometimes that women of color or black people think that we don't have to use, or many people actually even have this kind of belief that you don't have to use SPF. Yes, we do. So if you want to try the Black Girl one, I'll link that link down below. I actually put mine up from Amazon. As I said, mine is on the way because we know we're going to get some weather coming up. So yeah, that's what I use. So I've done my morning stuff for the day. So if we move on to, like, say, the evening, no, before we get on to the evening, you've got to put your perfume on, haven't you guys? Got to put your perfume on. So if you're going out and about, you guys know I love perfume. Now, the perfume that I tend to use tend to be similar. It depends what mood I'm in as well, because sometimes I have your really vavavoom scents I want to use, or sometimes I like the daily light scents. In terms, I'm going to show you what I use daily. Now, daily light scents, now, these are the kind of perfumes that I tend to use. As you can see, I've got a bit of a preference. I like things that are kind of, got some sort of like powdery, blush kind of scent, like not rose. I don't like rose perfume as such, but I do like the pink blush kind of perfumes. Now, one of my favorites is Prada Candy, and Prada Candy is a little bit pricey in terms of, I mean, that's a 30ml bottle, and you're talking about maybe about 50-60 quid for 30ml bottle. If you don't want to go down that route, you can go down with this powder blush. This is from Primark. This came in at £4.99, and basically this is meant to be the dupe of this. When I put them both together, they're not the same. However, they are similar. This is stronger. Once this warms up on you, the scent changes. It changes. But it's those kind of scents that is like, when somebody comes next to you, it's fresh. That person will, they'll smell you, but it's not, you know, your perfume doesn't arrive before you do. Do you know what I mean? Some perfume, you're like, oh, yeah. this kindly wafts with you. It doesn't arrive before you enter the room. So as I said, this is lovely. Prada Candy, that one. And you've got this one, which is basically meant to be the closest thing to this in terms of a dupe. However, I've discovered this one in Primark, and this one is called Jeweled Rose. And what I do, I layer sometimes, because this one, I'm not going to lie, guys, this one you don't have to top it up. Once you put it on, it's on, but that's why it costs you a heck of a lot more. These ones you do have to top up. I love topping up with this one, so I don't mind anyway. But if you layer these two together, they are really nice. So again, my daily scent that I put on. In terms of like makeup, if I'm going to put makeup, I don't really wear makeup, guys. I don't wear foundation. I've met people and they think that I wear foundation. I've met people, you know, who watch my channel and they see me in real life and they say, oh, you know, X, Y, Z. And I'll say, no, I don't wear foundation. This is my skin. The only thing, and they're like, what? Yeah, guys, I don't wear foundation. If I'm probably going to like a wedding, maybe I might put something on, a little bit of, you know, BB cream, but I don't really wear that kind of thing. And that's probably, I've never really worn it all my life. However, I will put on now and again a bit of blush, especially if I'm going to YouTube. I feel like, you know, doing a little bit of extra. My extra is basically blush, which is something very simple like this. And this is your Moi Makeup Academy, and it's called Blush. And this one is actually called Rouge Punch. So that's what I'll put on, maybe a little bit of something like that. Lippy, it will tend to be something like this. That's the colour I'm using. Excuse me. Now, it looks purpley, but when you actually use it, this is what it does. This is the colour. So that's tend to be what I use in terms of like my colour scheme. And just in case you want to know, I can't pronounce it. That's what it's called. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what it's called. And you can get it in Superdrug. You can get it online. You can get it in Boots, that kind of place. And if I want to really sort of, because I tend to use matte lipsticks, if I really want to go a bit jazzy, I will then use something like a lip oil, a lip gloss, and that's Revolution. And this one is your Goddess Glow Lip Oil. Now, I'll tend to use that if I'm probably going out of an evening and I want to change my look slightly. I may use a lip oil. So that's in terms of like glow up, glow up, glow up. Now, overnight time, my routine is very much the same as my cleansing routine in the morning, except the only difference that I may do at night time. Hello, Tiggs. Hello, my darling. The only thing I may do at night time is change my cream. Now, my cream will be a night cream, and it will be the Elemis Pro Collagen Night Cream. And that's the one I will use in terms of like moisturizing. So I've done my cleanse, I've done my double cleanse, and I'll use the Elemis Night Cream. Or sometimes what I may even do for of a night time, I'll also add in this oil. Now this is your Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. Sometimes I'll add that into my routine if I've had like a particularly stressful day, or I felt like my face has been battered by the elements, you know, being outside. I may add that in sometimes. Now, you can get other versions of this one. Now, I have seen this one. That's your Healthy Rose Oil. That's in from Aldi. So this is your Lacura, and it's your Healthy Glow Rose Oil. So, you know, it's different types of things. You can get the similar things elsewhere, but it's just about how you use it or where you prefer to buy it from. But this is a cheaper version. This came in at about £5, and this comes in a lot more. Yeah. So in terms of my night routine, that's what I may add in. Also, I may add in the lip oil. This is like a collagen shea butter, and that's a lip oil. So say at night time, by the time I take off my lippy, if my lip feels like they need a little bit of moisture, I'll add something in like that. Or you got a basic lip balm by Cocoa Butter. It's a cocoa butter one, and this is by Palmer's, and it's got vitamin E in it as well. So guys, it depends on what you want to use, but all these little things, it may seem like a lot, but it's just different things I have around, so that if I need this, I've got it. If I need that, I've got it. But you don't have to follow that routine. That's just roughly what I do. And also at night time, once I've had my bath again and shower, this will be, yeah, Tiggs, hello. This will be something like this I may use, the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Body Oil. And again, this is your glow up. This is your glow. Love this, guys. It has got a bit of a slight scent, the cocoa scent to it. That's why I tend to use it over night time when I'm going into bed, because this will clash with my scents if I use it in the morning and layer other things. So that's what I tend to use at night time, but it gives you great moisture. Absolutely lovely. Now, in terms of the hair is something that I think I've had blonde for about 3 years. Now, guys, I am not a natural blonde and I'm not a natural blue. This is blue black. I'm not a natural blue. I decided I want to change. I was thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I was thinking, should I get some braids or should I just get some pieces where you literally will braid your hair and you put pieces in? Guys, I put pieces in. So you're all wondering how Loise does her hair, and I've been asked to talk about it, so I'm going to tell you about it. That's what I do. I put pieces in. You go to the hair shop. We have lots of Afro-Caribbean hair shops where I live, and you go and you choose exactly what it is you want. And then you get a very skilled person to get on with it for you, or you go to your hairdresser and they sort it out for you. So I chose to go with blue black because this is how my hair used to be many years ago, but I was always like a 1B black. So my hair is naturally 1B black, which is like not jet black, but one up from jet black. So if you look at my eyebrows are 1B. They're not jet black, they're just one up from jet black. So I decided to go blue. Did not know it would work so well as you all have told me. And that's what I decided to do. I decided to go back to how my hair used to be back in the day. This is how I used to wear my hair as a in my 20s. In my 20s, this was my hairstyle. So yeah, but it was just black those days. And now I thought I'd go with the blue. So that's what I've done, guys. Decided to go back to my roots and do my hair as it used to be back in the day. And I've just put the pieces of blue in so you can see its colours. They're just like clippings. You just put them all in and then you've got your blue black hair. So that's my hair. So let me just show you some of the products that I use. Now, in terms of the products, I tend to pick these up mostly in the Caribbean hair stores. However, you can now get these in Boots and also Superdrug. And I do love Cream of Nature. That's the products that I use for my hair. And here you've got the Argan Oil Pre-Licious Co-Wash. So that's your co-wash conditioner. And here you've got your Hair Oil Moisturizing Lotion. So these are the products that I tend to use. Also, if I'm going to do curls or anything like that, I like to protect the hair. So I tend to use like a thermal heat. Well, it's a thermal shield heat protectant, and it protects your hair if you're putting any type of heat in your hair. So heated rollers or heated curlers. So I use it. I do like Cantu quite a bit. I do like them. And Cream of Nature, I do like them. So in terms of hair products, these I really like. Also, what I use as well, and I use this daily, is a detangler. And this is your Ebin New York. And it's your 5-second Brazilian detangler. So that's what I use for my hair. This one is for all hair types. So all hair types can use that. This one, you know, you can find it in like your Caribbean shops or what have you. Or your kind of hair shops that you find, local hair shops. So you may be able to find it in there. And that's just detangler, because sometimes, guys, you've got to detangle. Now, in terms of like my scalp, I use this. Now, I don't use a lot of it because it's quite strong. It's your Jamaican black castor oil, and it's pure butter, and it's in the scent of lavender. Now, this can be used also on your eyebrows. If your eyebrows are thinning and you want to thicken it out, castor oil is very good for that. But I tend to use the Jamaican black castor oil. So, yeah, loving that again. But you can also get it in different. You can get it in mango. You can get it in ordinary, just no scented. But I like to go for the lavender. And something about lavender I kind of beginning to enjoy. I used to hate lavender when I was younger, but really enjoying it now. That's my... Oh, I forgot to tell you about nail care. Guys, how can I forget to tell you about nails? Quickly. Don't forget hair nails. Hair nails. Don't forget your nails. Your nails are important in terms of your glow up. You've got to have glowing nails, guys. So again, quickly, what I tend to use base coat. I also use lavender oil, again, on pushing back my cuticles. I also use cuticle oil as well sometimes, but this oil is just as good. Just got your little popper, your little droppers, and you put it on there. And also, again, you've got your hardener. Always get your hardener on your top coat, which protects the nails and also gives it a lovely glow as well. And in terms of like colours, guys, there's some lovely colours out right now. Lovely summer colours. You've got your baby blue. You've got your pink. And you've got your lilac, which is the one I'm wearing at the moment. How beautiful are these colours for the summer? This one is Max Factor. I do love Max Factor. Not cheap, but I do love Max Factor because one coat, you're good to go. This one is a gel from Primark, guys, Primark. And it's £1. And again, a couple of coats, but you know, it's £1, guys. But it's about getting your colours in. And again, this one came from Rimmel and it's your 60-second shine. Admittedly, with this Rimmel, this is what you're seeing on my nails is 3 coats, guys. So just be warned, it's 3 coats. However, I don't put on nail varnish stick. I put it on very thin. It's best way to put on nail varnish is put it on thin and then you layer your coats. And then once you layer your coat, you get a solid block colour like that. Yeah. So, guys, that is my glow up. My summer glow up. And that's kind of the things I use. Like I say, you don't have to get everything. You do not. And you can substitute for something that's probably more affordable if that's your budget. But it's about making yourself feel better. And it's all about enjoying you. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that kind of glow up for the summer. And, yeah, your girl is trying her best. So I'm going to love you and leave you while Tiggs is having a little bit of a wash up. Look, we're going now. Tiggs said you've been talking so long that I just decided to get on with it. But anyway, now she wants to have a scratch. No, that's not no manners, is it? Really? Come on now. Yeah. Let's say goodbye to the people. Yeah, all right, let's say goodbye. Tiggs is not interested, guys. I'm going to love you and leave you. Hope you enjoyed Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the summer glow up. And I'll see you guys on my very next video. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you all real soon. Bye.